Let's take a look at a circle. We're going to look at its graph and the equation. So every circle in standard form is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r, which stands for your radius squared. So your center here is always at h comma k, and your radius is at r. So to find your center and your radius with a given equation, you go the value on x is your x point of your center, but it's the opposite. So if it's x minus 2, it'd be positive 2. If it were x plus 2, it'd be negative 2 as your x value. Then to find your radius, you just take the square root of what the right side equals. Let's take a look at some examples on how we would actually graph these. So let's say we are given the center and the radius of a circle. Let's find the equation in standard form. It doesn't ask us to graph, but I'm going to graph just so you can see. My center is at negative 3, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's my center. Then my radius is 3. So in order to graph a circle, it's very, very simple. You just go left, right, up, and down, whatever the radius is. So I'm going to go up 3, right 3, down 3, and left 3. And then that is our circle. The more you do, the more times you go around the circle, the more it looks like a circle. Now we're looking for the actual equation in standard form. So the equation in standard form is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals the radius squared. So we have our center is negative 3, 5. So x minus negative 3 squared plus y minus 5 squared equals your radius squared. So I just put all the pieces directly into the equation. So we end up here with x plus 3 squared plus y minus 5 squared equals 9. And this is our equation in standard form. All right, let's go the other way. So given an equation of the circle, find the center and the radius of the circle and then graph. So finding the center, what we do is we just look at the opposite values inside. So the value on x would be negative 3, and the value on y is positive 2. And the radius is equal to the square root of 4, which is 2. After you have the center and the radius, now we can graph. So let's plot the center, which is negative 3, positive 2. And then we're going to go up 2, to the right 2, to the left 2, and down 2. And then we're just going to connect those points and we have our circle. Let's take a look at one more that's just a little bit harder than the ones that we have seen. Given an equation of the circle, find the center and the radius and then graph. Now there is a huge problem here. This equation is not in standard form. So we will need to go and put it into standard form. And to do that, what you'll need to do is complete the square. To complete the square, once again, what you're going to do is you will group the x values together. Then I'll put a little space. So here's my x values. And then I'm going to group the y values together. So these will be the y values. And they will equal, you're going to bring that negative 4 over to the right side. And what I want to do is I want to figure out what I should add to the X group and what I should add to the Y group to make them perfect squares, hence the complete the square. So, remember the complete the square process. It is, first, you take your B term, which is 12. We're going to divide that by 2, so that would be 6. And then I'm going to square the 6 is 36. So if I were to add 36 right there, we end up with a perfect square. However, if I add 36 on the left side, I do need to add 36 on the right side. Now, we did that for the X group. Now let's go ahead and do that to the Y group. I'm going to take this -6 and divide it by 2. That would be -3. And then -3 squared would be 9. So I'm going to add 9 here to make a perfect square. Now that I've completed the square, let's write the problems. So I write the equations into their perfect square trinomials. Or binomials, sorry. All right, so all the work that we did up here gets us to this equation, x plus 6 squared plus y minus 3 squared equals 49. So we have our center then is at -6, 3, and our radius is the square root of 49, which is 7. Once we have our center and our radius, we can go ahead and graph. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3 is my center. And then I'm going to go left, right, up and down 7 units. Okay, so I went left, right, up and down 7. Now I connect my circle. And there we go. There's the circle that has a radius of 7 and a center at -6, 3.